Hey, what's happening, Nation? It's Son Joku. I appreciate you guys that checked out that video earlier. We're going to start off talking about that, but we're also going to break down this Chiefs matchup tonight. I'm super excited about this. I really think that we still have a shot at this game. I think a lot of these dudes that are on the list are going to end up playing. The Chiefs have their own set of problems that they're dealing with right now. This game is going to be a hell of a game. They're still talking about moving this game away from Sunday night. I'll be completely pissed about that. I am not going to lie. If we lose another primetime game, it's going to kill me, man. The team loses a lot of money. The players lose a lot of exposure. It kind of takes a little bit of intensity away from it, especially with how big this game is. But I have a feeling a lot of these dudes will be back, man. We're going to jump into it all. We're going to break it all down. If you're new to the channel, please do think about subscribing. I really do appreciate that. We're not going to waste too much time. We're going to go ahead and jump into this. The elephant in the room out there. We have 11 players on our damn COVID list right now. For all you guys that hit me up out there and you're like, Joku, why do the Raiders get fined and then lose a draft pick because of COVID? It's because we have 11 dudes. Name me one other team in the NFL right now that has 11 dudes, 8 of which are your starters, that are sitting out on the COVID list. You can call it bad luck. You can call it us being screwed. It is what it is, but it is happening to us. And it's happened to us multiple times throughout this season. That's why we're being exploited for it. The NFL came out and said Saturday they're going to start bringing in a more intense set of rules as far as the COVID protocol is concerned. I'm really curious to see what's coming along with that. But I mean, every team's being affected by it. We're definitely being affected more than other teams out there. I just don't want to see us end up getting completely screwed because of it. But keep that Sunday night spot where it belongs, because the damage that they have on their side and the damage we have on our side and the players we have coming back should all end up working out for us out there. We'll go ahead and start off with the injury report out there. The Chiefs are obviously coming in pretty clean. They're coming off their bye week. They're not missing any of their main starters except on their offensive line. Reimers is still questionable. There's a good chance that their left tackle does not play in this game. Eric Fisher has already been ruled out. Martinez Rankin has already been ruled out. Kelechi Osemele is on their IR. So, I mean, they're missing their damn offensive line. They have their starting center and they have their starting right guard. Outside of that, they could be completely banged up. And I'll tell you right now, a dude like Chris Jones came in and ended up playing great against the Chiefs for us. And I did misspeak the other night. Arnett was playing the last time that we played the Chiefs out there, so we did have him on the field. And we're going to have him back this game, and we're going to need him, because I understand the fact that Nicole Hardman's not playing in this game. But Pringle's the kind of guy that can go out there and go deep at any given time. And Demarcus Robinson is another just straight speed dude out there who's going to end up getting some play time out there. And if it ends up being him sitting in the slot going against Joyner, and he just streaks and the safety bites on Tyreek Hill, that's going to be a hell of a matchup that we're going to have to deal with this entire game. And it's going to suck out there. We have to be able to get on Mahomes. The way you beat the Chiefs is keeping Mahomes off the field, and then when he is on the field, getting just a ton of pressure on him out there. And let's go. I mean, let's look at it, dude. The 11 dudes that we're missing. It's Abram, Collins, Hankins, Vickers, Key, David Irving from the practice squad, who was in contact with him, so he's already on the COVID list now. Isaiah Johnson, Joyner, Farrell, who does have COVID, and that's the reason all these dudes have been set back out there. Littleton's still on the list, has not been reactivated. Trent Brown's still on the list and has not been activated. Dude, that's like the majority of the defense I've been talking about for the past week that we're going to need to step up and play a hell of a game against these guys out there. And I really think they're going to play, man. But missing a whole damn week of practice out there, going into a game like this after they've had two full weeks of doing nothing but preparing for this team, that sucks, man. And I'm telling you right now, it could end up being the difference maker in this game. But if we show up, we have that momentum going for us, and our offense is still at 100%. That is what it is. I know our offensive line isn't, but like all our key weapons are. Carr has to go out there and light this game up. Josh Jacobs has to go out there and be able to put on a show. Him and Booker need to be that 1-2 punch that we've been talking about if we're going to end up squeaking past this one and getting this victory, man, because this game means a hell of a lot to us. If they bump us to Monday night, I will not be pissed about that, but if they end up moving us up to like an early game, like the 4 o'clock game or something like that, dude, it's just going to screw us more. So I don't know. Keep your fingers crossed on that. The other news that came out there today was Beasley coming over to the Raiders. I know he's coming in for a workout. We had a fullback coming for a workout too. I do not want to see us sign Beasley. I know there's a lot of you guys out there that are pretty jacked up that Beasley came in for a warm-up out there. There's a damn good reason why that dude played one good season and then has bounced around the league from team to team out there. He doesn't have it, man. It is what it is. I know a lot of you guys are pretty high on him. I'm in Atlanta. I saw his breakout year. Go ahead and watch his tape from that year. It wasn't him getting the pressure. Man, I don't know. Things stacked in his favor that season. That's all I'm going to say. I do not want to see us if we can bring him in on like a no money kind of, not like no money, but I mean like the vet minimum deal, just to kind of get him out there, I'd take it. But if he's going out there looking to get paid like the majority of the money we have left, screw that, dude. Screw that. But as far as this game matches up, I will tell you, dude, it's going to be Carr. It's going to be our offense. It's going to be their offense. If we can get pressure on Mahomes, we got a serious shot, dude. We do have a serious shot. Our defense is still looking pretty damn strong out there as far as not having anybody knocked off and taken like up by the COVID list or any injuries like that. So they're going to be bringing their full pressure out there. Colton Miller's been back. I'll take that. Mo Hurst is back. I will take that all damn day. They're both limited at practice. And if we can continue to exploit their safeties or their linebackers and then take advantage of their corners and make that safeties do the extra work out there, it's going to open up Booker. It's going to open up Josh Jacobs, and we're going to end up being able to take this game. So I don't know. I want to get your guys' thoughts on it. I want to know what you're thinking about it. I've been watching a bunch of crap and reading a bunch of stuff. Seeing those dudes out there that are going to be going through virtual meetings and are quarantined for the next 5 days because they're deemed high risk out there. It sucks to see. And then the other thing real quick before I jump into your comment section, let me check this real quick. Just to go over just the COVID rules real quick. If a player tests positive, which is, that's Cleveland Farrell at this point, and is showing symptoms, at least 10 days must pass since the symptoms first occurred, and at least 72 hours must have passed since the symptoms last occurred. This means a player is likely to miss as many as 2 weeks. So we're probably going to end up losing Farrell for 2 weeks out there. I'm willing to guess Littleton had COVID. They just haven't said it yet. So we're probably going to end up missing him no matter what again. And then if a player tests positive, but they're not showing any symptoms, they can return either 10 days after the positive test or in just 5 days if they pass 2 negative tests. So with that being said, if Littleton does not have the symptoms, he will have been to that 10-day mark. And then as long as he's passing his test, he'll end up being able to go out there and play in this game. It's just not looking good, dude. The fact that we haven't heard anything about him, it sucks, man. And we're going to be missing a ton of people out there. But this is offense versus offense. Both these defenses are probably going to end up being exploited again. And if we can get pressure because of their beat-up offensive line out there, we have a shot. But if Mahomes can go out there and just kind of work what he does out there, it's going to be a long damn game for us. And I promise you that. I want to get your guys' opinions on it. I want to know what you're thinking about it. Do you think this game is going to end up being moved? Do you think Lawson has a shot at going out there and guarding Kelsey for this game, especially if he has only limited help out there? It's a big one, man. I want to hear from you guys. Truth, what's happening, dude? Rick, what's going on, dude? Not high on Beasley. I'm not, dude. I'm telling you right now. King, I want a safety. I want a safety going right up there next to Abram. He looked damn good. He looked damn good the last time we played the Chiefs. I think he's going to be getting more play time, so hopefully we can go through that out there. Al, what's happening, dude? Winning big, getting a couple days off. It's muscle memory with the professional players. I'll give you that, dude. I will give you that all day. The Chiefs are shook, crying about a victory lap. That victory lap. Nobody talked about it after that game. That's how you know it's all just media hype before this game ends up happening out there. I'm not big on Beasley. I've never heard of him until today. Don't be. I'm telling you right now, don't be, dude. Hypnotic, what's going on, dude? Prayers up for everybody with the COVID list. We got facts, Hypnotic, facts. Michael, what's happening, dude? The way you control the Chiefs is to control the clock. We controlled it for 11 more minutes than they had it last game, so we need to do that again. Don't give them time to make up points and go ahead. They can do it. That's what I'm saying. They can do it. As long as we can keep them off the field. And as long as our offense is healthy out there and our run game's been working like it has, we'll definitely be able to keep them off the field. I'm not worried about that. Pizza, what's happening, dude? I'm glad you could make it out. Jeremiah, let's beat these Chiefs and go to the playoffs. We're going to the playoffs either damn way. But if we beat these Chiefs, we got a serious shot at winning the division out there. Who's going to guard Kelsey? Lawson? Man, wishing Littleton was playing. Dude, I'm going to be missing. I'm really hoping he ends up playing in this game. If he does not, we are going to be missing him in such a big way. I'm telling you right now, Morrow going up against Noah Fant and looking like a damn good linebacker out there, and then Morrow ended up being one-on-one with Kelsey. He's going to get exploited out there, especially if Lawson's the dude that's supposed to be helping him, man. It's going to kill me, dude. We're going to need Waller to step up and play one of the games that he played against the Chiefs before where he just lights it up and him and Kelsey go out there and just go head-to-head as far as who's going to be the dominant offensive player out there. We are missing D-line pieces. The first game against the Chiefs, yes, we were, dude. Hate losing Farrell. Farrell eats up those damn jet sweeps like they were breakfast, dude. But I think we'll be okay in that area. Prefer to see Johnson, Nixon, or at Meek at nickel. Yeah, me too. Like any one of those three I would take. Signing Vic Beasley, we're going to have to see what they end up doing with it. He came in for his workout out there. Fingers crossed that we don't. I'm really hoping Irvin's going to be able to ready to go in this game. Him being on that list kind of scared the crap out of me. We need Key, and Irving to be in this rotation out there, because if we don't, you end up having Chris Jones and Nazib. I mean, Mad Max is still going to be out there. It's going to be tough for us, man, but their offensive line is going to be depleted, like completely depleted. We have to exploit that, man. D-Mac, Raider, attack Turner. What's up, dude? Carr is going to ball out again. He wants this win more than anyone. I appreciate you, man. And I think you're right about that. I think Derek Carr, more than anybody else in the world, wants to sweep the Chiefs, and I really think he's going to bring his damn A game to make it happen out there. Jordan Cole, what's going on, dude? Offense has to be on their best. They have to. There has to be no stupid penalties. There has to be nothing like that, dude. We'll get ate apart by doing that. What's good, Joku? Did you see those deep shots being able to... I'm telling you, man. This last game that we played, you got to think about that. We hit Nelly deep for a touchdown. We hit Ruggs deep for a touchdown. Ruggs had two, just brilliant pass or catches that game. Granted, he only had two, but one was for a touchdown. The other one was in double coverage off a dude's helmet out there. That's the kind of stuff it takes to go out there and beat the Chiefs. If you're not going to have those plays where it works like that, these dudes are going to run you up, and it's going to suck, man. I think they'll all be back except Farrell. Yeah, Farrell's definitely not playing. He's already been truly ruled out. Gruden during his press conference made it sound like Joyner had a pretty good shot. If Joyner has a pretty good shot at coming back, I have really no doubts about anybody else. Trent Brown is not going to be going in this game. He's probably got 2 more weeks before they even start talking about him again. Incognito, there's still been no news besides him coming out and said he was feeling good, but there's been no activation. He's not showing up on the practice field, so I highly doubt he's going to end up going. If Colton Miller does come back, they were talking about putting Parker at the right tackle position. And honestly, as it stands right now, the way he's played the past 3 weeks, I'd take Miller on one side and Parker on the other. They both came in the same years, and they were supposed to be our 1 and 2 out there. It didn't really work out for Parker. He needed some extra training, so he brought in Trent Brown. Parker seems like he's ready at this point, so let's see it, man. Put his ass out there on the field and let's make some things happen. And then you still have Hudson. You still have Good, who's going to be playing that guard spot for us, and Incognito spot, and then Gabe Jackson out there, dude. So the offensive line really won't be looking that terrible. Our offense should be able to click out there and start putting up points. We just have to be able to stop Mahomes. We have to, dude. Nick, what's happening, dude? No turnovers, win time of possession, score touchdowns, we win. Yeah, no field goals. You got to put the damn ball in the house this game. I'm glad you are confident about this game. I am not. The Chiefs are going to be laser focused. Oh, Dax, you are 100% right about that. This Chiefs team is coming in here to put it bluntly, they're coming in here to kick the hell out of us and kick our ass. And it's just the way that they are playing right now. They're backing up this all media hype and everything out there of, oh, dude, they took a tour around and we're coming in strong. And I'll give it to Mahomes, dude. During his press conference today, he came out there and he dodged that question with everything he had. But you could tell that he's coming. He's pissed right now and he is coming for us. And I think we'll be all right still, dude. His offensive line is going to ruin him this game. And I think he's going to try to make plays happen that aren't there. And you're going to see our defense, even though it's depleted, capitalize on it, man. And that's going to be what it is. My city, my game. What's going on, dude? I'm glad you could make it to the show. I'm waiting for your next breakdown out there. I really do love your show, man. I know you're just starting out, but you put on a damn good one. Ardo, well. What a coincidence. Our team gets COVID when we reverse the Chiefs. Yeah, imagine that, dude. Jerry, what's happening, man? I'm glad you could make it out. Oh, P.S. Raider, what's going on? Needs secondary to cover receivers, which gives the D-line. As long as that D-line can get the pressure and not give Mahomes time to kind of wiggle around. I mean, I'm telling you right now, if you let a dude go out there like Sammy Watkins and Tyreek Hill and have time to make 1 or 2 to 3 moves on your cornerback and safeties out there, it doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter if you could have the best damn safety and cornerback in the league. If he has time to sit back there until those guys use their speed to get open, he's going to tear you apart. We have to be able to get that damn pressure this game. Wyland, what's going on, dude? We need Mullen fully healthy. Yes, we do. Mullen, honestly, let me check this injury report real quick. Mullen did not show up on the injury report. I was super happy to see that. Jalen Richard is the only player that we had that did not practice. I'm really not expecting him to end up playing this game. It could end up opening the door for Theo Riddick to get in there and get a little play time if he's feeling better, which is a real possibility. I could see him activated for this game. And then if we end up bringing in the other fullback, I still don't think he'd be activated for the game. He's going to be coming in just pretty much off the street out there. Mo Hurst was limited all day. Eric Harris was limited with an oblique injury, which I really think we're going to see more Heath than Harris this week. Alec Ingold was limited. Hopefully he just keeps resting. I want him to play, dude. Colton Miller being back was huge. Nicholas Morrow was a full practice. Carl Nassib was a full practice. Keyshawn Nixon, who can play that slot too, ended up being limited, but I think he'll end up being okay. Darren Waller was full. Sam Young It was his knee, but now it's his knee and his back. He's been limited. I think he's probably going to be limited the entire week. He might end up going. I'm hoping that he honestly starts as a backup to Brandon Parker. And I never thought in a million years I would say that, but it is what it is out there, man. The Raiders are bringing in Vic Beasley for a bit. Yeah, I talked about that earlier, dude. I'm really hoping we don't pull the trigger on that. Yeah, even without practice, Abram, they'll be pissed and hungry for the win. We are so used to being underdogs. That's it, dude. You just got to keep, this is one of those games, and I understand, like, I'm like the most optimistic Raider fan out there, but I seriously think we can still go out there and win this game just because of how much it means to Carr and how much it means to Gruden, and the other players on the team will feed off of that. And as long as Abram is ready to go to carry this defense, the players that he has around him, like Nick Okowski's not on that list, so we'll have like our second person out there. And then as far as like our front goes, we'll have Mad Max out there. So I mean, we're going to have our stars on each level out there as long as Abrams ready to go. And if Abrams ready to go, all these other dudes will be ready to go except for the ones that are truly already out for this game. It'll suck they won't have the practice, but I'm telling you they'll be able to step up and make it move. Diego, what's good, dude? They should put Jackson Mahomes back there. We're number one on third downs this year? Yes, we are number one on third downs this year, and I will take that all damn day. Our third down percentage out there is unreal. Mullen isn't healthy. Mullen was dealing with that hamstring. Granted, he's off the report out there, but I'm really hoping that he's just fully ready to go out there. I wonder if he's still limited. We're just not putting him on that list. Chris, what's going on, dude? Irvin's going to get his first sack. As long as he's back, I have no doubts about that. I'm really thinking him and Malik Collins are going to look damn good next to each other. But if Hurst is back, you're going to end up seeing him and Malik probably out there at first. I want to see Hurst and Irving next to each other in the middle of that defensive line. I think that'll look huge for us. Either have Key or Nassib on the other side and Mad Max come in. That should be big for us, dude. Larry, what's going on? They're coming to the Raiders overconfident, and they're going to win. The big dog, dude. This game's being hyped out of its damn mind right now. It's the only other reason I don't think it's going to get moved off Sunday night is because the only game everybody's really focusing on out there. And it is. If it ends up being a dogfight out there and just like a truly physical game where it just grinded out until the very end, the Raiders have the advantage in that game. If this game ends up being just another straight shootout out there, I'm honestly going to give the advantage to Kansas City. I wanted to see this game end up being like 24-17 and just low scoring out there. Cali Raider, I appreciate you subbing, man. It really helps me grow out there. But I really think I'd rather see that kind of game. I'd rather see a lower scoring game where the Raiders just kind of take control of this game and we go back and forth the whole damn time. But as long as we're going back and forth and we're putting up points out there, because we played the Chiefs before, and with the exception of one like 5-minute span, nobody was scoring out there, and it could easily be another one of those games out there. Ronnie, what's happening, dude? I like Renfro returning punts. He should return kickoffs too. I think that would be a little bit too much work for him because we do like to get him worked into that receiving game out there. But I'm curious to see who ends up taking the kick returns out there, especially if Jalen can't go. We can win this one. Need a perfect game from Carr and the offense. He should be a starter, whether or not Harris is hurt. Isaiah and Meek can ball too. Bob, welcome to the show, man. I'm really hoping that we get to see them out there. Oh, my Money G Raider, what's going on, dude? Where you at? Yeah, my take, G Money Raiders. He just put out another video the other day. If you guys do not check him out, I'm like, I love that dude show. I am not even going to lie to you guys, man. You need to go watch him, man. Son, how are you doing, buddy? Sam Young is bad, bro. Look at the film. Dude, he gets pushed straight back in the car all the damn time. Like, all the damn time. And I do. I try to support all these guys. And it looked like Young was starting to kind of settle in and kind of get back into his starting role out there. But there's too many plays where he ends up screwing us, dude. Sultan, what's happening, dude? We hate the Chiefs more than they want to beat it. That's a fact, dude. That is a straight fact. 40, what's happening, dude? I think we'll beat KC 3 times this year. Dude, I would love that, dude. If we sweep them, see them in the playoffs, and beat them again, I'll be so, so happy about that. Edgar, this is it, man. 4-3. Gruden needs to go for it. We are hungry. We can win this game. We can. I'm telling you, Edgar, we can win this damn game out there. We have to play perfect. We have to come out there and do what it takes to win this game as far as time of possession and pounding that damn ball. The Chiefs against the run, I want to say they're 28th or 29th against the run. They give up like 4.6 per carry out there. If we can exploit that and get out there and start establishing that run game early, let Carr start working off that play action. Carr was sitting in his press conference talking about just taking some quarterback power dives out there like he did back in Fresno. None of us want to see that. That is what it is. But I'm telling you, man, just him being excited, you could tell he's pumped up for this game out there, man. Dumb penalties, drops, and fumbles will lose this game for us 100%, dude. They will tear us apart and they will screw us this game. We cannot have that. Is Nixon healthy? Nixon has a groin. He was limited. He's played the past 2 weeks. He's just been on special teams. I'm curious to see if he ends up getting more involved. Humberto, I'm not reading that, but I know what you're saying. Ruggs should return kicks. I think you'll see that again this game, dude. Mike, he returned a few at the end of last game, or had the opportunity to. I think if Jalen cannot go in this game, it might be another way that we get him involved. I personally do not want to see Ruggs end up going out there and getting lit up on some big kick return and end up getting hurt because of it. But, I mean, at the same point, if he goes out there and takes one and gets one step, he's gone, like truly gone. And that's something I would not mind seeing because special teams are going to be a big damn part of this game. What if the Chiefs' left tackle and right tackle are out? Their right tackle is out, dude. Like, Kyle Fitt, he's out. Their backup tackle, like their swing tackle, he's out. And then Reimers is still questionable for this game. So, I mean, they're going to be depleted on that offensive line. Colecchio Assembly's on the IR. I talked about that earlier. They're dealing with their own set of problems out there. And then they're dealing with their with Hardman being gone. But like I said, dude, Pringle's one of those dudes that comes out there and catches like 3 passes a year, but they're all touchdowns throughout the season. This is the game where Ruggs gets some snaps in the slot. Dude, if Edwards is back, Ruggs will be taking snaps in that slot, and that could be big for us. Gruden has to go back to how Alabama used him. Dax, I 100% agree with that. Rick, the Chiefs are smelling themselves a bit too much. We have to let them know that they're not in control. No, dude. Right now they're coming in here to beat us to make sure that they're trying to teach us a lesson. Like, you beat us at our house and it was a fluke, and we're all about sportsmanship, and how Travis Kelce can go out there and talk about sportsmanship blows my damn mind because I'll tell you right now, he's one of the dirtier players in the NFL out there. So, I don't know. We need to set the tone and show them, like, man, we got your number this year. It is what it is. You might end up winning the division and taking that playoff run, but you'll know damn well at the end of this season you got swept by the Raiders, and that's the way that it is out there. Dick Beasley will practice with the Raiders for a tryout duet. Yes, he is. And fingers crossed that we do not bring him on. It's just my personal opinion. I know a lot of people do, but I've seen that dude play. I've seen him bounce from team to team just because he doesn't have it, man. I'm telling you he doesn't. We can dominate them. Kirby, dude, if we go out there and dominate them, I will be shocked out of my mind. But I still think we can go out there and win this damn thing. I truly, truly do. Edgar, we need to capitalize on the red. We have to put point. Dude, we have to score touchdowns in this game. There is no other damn way out there. If we go out there and kick field goals this whole game, they're going to be putting up touchdowns, and we're going to end up getting screwed out there. I think they will try to use Le'Veon Bell as another weapon to deal with. Bell has kind of sucked this year. That is what it is. I understand who we used to be, but if their offensive line is as banged up as they are right now, it's going to be tough for them to go out there, dude. I really think Brian Edwards can take us to the next level once he's up and running and fully in sync with Carr. Snide, I completely agree with that, but he has to get to that point first. But just him getting more involved in this game is going to free up Ruggs. It's going to free up Aguilar, and it's going to let us move Ruggs around, and that's huge. Savage, dude, I really appreciate that, dude. It's all going to Toys for Tots, so thank you, man. I don't care what happens when we make the playoffs, but Gruden and Carr need to nail this, and this team, oh, yes, dude, beat KC. At no other cost. Beat KC. You have to. Savage, thank you again, man. Let's not defer. Start fast and take a cushion. Dude, Hawaii, I would take that this game. I promise you, but I still think we'll defer. That's just kind of Gruden's thing out there. Jerry, what's going on? We will see the same offensive game plan, pound the rock, deep shots. That is our game plan. That is the identity of our team right now. If it works, we win. If it doesn't work, everybody bitches about Carr. And that's the bottom line. My take, now I want to see better talking from our defense. I hope to see them put Arden Key on Mahomes all day. Yeah, dude, run that spy all damn day. Key's a key part. Key is a key part to us being able to beat the Chiefs out there, man. What he does out there kills me, dude. Tyrann Mathieu, good sportsman. That's what I'm saying, dude. This team is not known for their good sportsmanship out there. That is what it is. You got to respect them for who they are. You got to respect them for the talent level they have on this team and being able to keep it together from last year to this year and being able to pay all these dudes. It's going to catch up with them in the end, but right now this team is playing and I'm making a damn run out there. Somebody has to get in their way. We've already done it once. I'm telling you we can do it again, dude. Are you going to do another Madden session this week? Yeah, I am. And it's probably going to be, we're going to win. But it's going to be fun, dude. I love making those videos. I know a bunch of people don't come out for them, but I have a blast making them, dude. Problem is that we have to play against the Chiefs and the Zebras. Hopefully it won't be as bad since we're sitting at home, but I know what you're saying out there. Bell ain't who he, no, Bell is not who he used to be anymore. I'm not too worried about Bell. Hilaire on the other point can go out there, bust some big-ass runs, and end up getting us in a little bit of trouble. Our run defense has been, I think we're still giving up over 4 yards per carry out there. And I'll tell you, the last time we played the Chiefs, I saw the Chiefs go on a few 10 to 12 plays drives out there instead of just trying to score quick and doing their best to eat up as much clock as they could too. I don't know if they'll do that again because I think that kind of worked against them the last time we played them. You might see them trying to make more quick hits out there. And if they do, we have to be able to keep up. And like if they score in a minute and a half, we have to go out there, march down 10, 12 plays, eat up 5 to 7 minutes, but we have to finish with a touchdown, man. We have to. Edgar, I appreciate you, dude. Let's keep this channel growing. Smash that thumbs up. Thank you, dude. I really do appreciate it, man. Prevent defense prevents you from winning games. Thank you, Costas. I will agree with that 100%. We need to get right smack dab into Watkins' face. That messes with him. We need to get in Tyreek Hill's face just like they do to Ruggs and just have Mullen just blast him 2 hands in his chest as soon as that ball is snapped. If you do that to Ruggs and you do that to Watkins and your defensive line is getting pressure and then you can double team Kelsey out there, it takes a hell of a lot away from their offense. But it's hard as hell to do because I'm telling you, if you go to press on Ruggs or on Tyreek Hill out there, he makes a quick little move and gets past you. That's a touchdown for them. That's what this team feeds off of out there. Gruden and Mayock built the Raiders to beat the Chiefs. You're damn straight they did. It's the whole reason this team is structured the way that it is. But missing a dude like Littleton is a huge piece out there to beating the Chiefs. If we don't have him on the field, it's a huge disadvantage. Farrell is a huge part to beating the Chiefs. Arden Key can fill his shoes, but he cannot fill them completely because I'm telling you right now, if a jet sweep comes at Arden Key, he's going to over-pursue it going towards the quarterback, and he's going to end up having the perimeter wide open out there, like wide open. Paying guys is catching up to the Bears. Dude, man, dude, that Bears team is looking rough out there right now. They've dropped a few straight out there. Only 2 games anybody is talking about is ours and the LA Rams at Tampa. Yep, I'm telling you, dude. Those are 2 games with the most hype behind them. We got the primetime spot out there. Let's keep that damn primetime spot. This game means everything to the AFC West, to the AFC itself, and to our damn team out there. I want everybody to be able to see what happens out there. Lenny, what's going on, dude? I'm really glad you made it out. I was hoping you were going to make it to the show. I have a ton of respect for Lenny out there. He is like a diehard Chiefs fan, but he is super respectful and always keeps it cool out there, and I love hearing his opinion. Chiefs and Andy Reid sitting around planning for this one. That's what I'm saying, dude. They've had 2 weeks to sit there and game plan against us and doing exactly what we're going to do. The only thing we have working in our favor right now is we've won 2 games this year that have just been us strictly running the ball down their throat. And when the last time we did play you guys, Carr was able to come out there and win this game for us. But the running attack was still there. We have to play a perfect game to beat you guys. I'm not going to sit here and lie about that. You know that. I know that. It's going to be whatever team slips up is going to end up losing this game. I'm just hoping we can have that momentum behind us and Carr just being able to continue to do it, dude. Better channel than the Las Vegas Raiders report. I appreciate you, dude. That dude puts in his own set of work out there. I'm not even going to lie. David Irvin needs to play. If he does well, it's a lot more pressure. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, if Irvin is ready to go, and I understand, like, all he's been doing is learning this defense. And he came in last week, and we were all like, dude, Irvin's on the field. And he played like 30% of the snaps out there, was filling the gaps out there. If he has to take another week off, I don't think that's going to faze him. I'm just hoping he's ready to be able to play out there. They cheated the schedule. They had an easy schedule. Dude, Kirby, I'll tell you, for our schedule sucked right out the bat, like completely right out the bat. We ended up being 6-3 through it out there, which was huge. Nobody had the Raiders going 6-3 through that, except probably Gruden and Carr and Mayock. But the Chiefs' schedules gets a lot harder on their back end out there. And I'm telling you, if their offensive line stays all banged up like this, they're going to have some trouble against some of the teams they're going to be playing against. The Chiefs haven't really played anyone besides, no, dude, but it's coming for them, I'm telling you. How many players at KC is down? KC's not looking too bad. It's just their offensive line. They're going to end up missing their starting tackle in Eric Fisher. They're missing their backup tackle in let me pull this up, into Rankin. And then Reimers is still questionable for this game. And then Kelechi Osemele, he's on the IR. The only 2 starters they're going to have is their right guard and their center going into this game. And then if Reimers can play, I mean, that is what it is. I'm curious to see what happens with his test. He's another dude that's dealing with the COVID stuff out there. But I don't know. We'll be able to take advantage of that as long as we're getting out there. Ryan, what's happening, dude? Is Littleton going to play this game? I don't know. I really don't know. Gruden talked about it earlier. He seemed like he didn't know. He has to go through his set of tests and everything out there. They still haven't said if he actually had COVID. If he actually had COVID, which I'm willing to guess, if he was high risk, he would have already been back at this point. And if he does have COVID, you're talking 2 weeks, dude. And you're talking 2 weeks for Farrell. You're talking 2 weeks for Littleton out there. But we need him, dude. Unless Morrow goes out there and can play the game of his life against a way, way better team than Denver. Nick is going to kill Mahomes. I'll take it, dude. Littleton is coming back, I think. I'm waiting to see, dude. Keep a close eye on that. Hell yeah, time of possession is the key. Time of possession is the biggest key to this game right now, especially with how these teams are banged up. It is what it is. If we won against the Patriots, we would be part of the top-tier team conversation. Yes, we would. But I'm telling you right now, if we end up sweeping the Chiefs, they're going to be talking about us in that top tier of teams out there. We deserve it, man. Whether we win or lose this game, and honestly, we all talked about this team probably being like 11-5, 12-4 if we're lucky out there. But I'm telling you right now, losing this game is not going to end our damn season out there. It'll suck to lose this game just because it means we're probably not going to have a shot at winning this division. But it's not going to stop us from getting into the playoffs. It's not going to stop us from making a hell of a push in the playoffs. I just really want to see us sweep the Chiefs. We deserve to sweep the Chiefs after what, I mean, you got to admit, dude, they owned us for the past like 10 years out there. We need to get back into our winning stature out there. And that starts with knocking off the number one team in your division, whether it be the Super Bowl champs or not, man. What do I do with my hand if we sweep? And you just start slapping everybody. See, no Mitchell Schwartz. That's their best. Mitchell Schwartz is out for this game, dude. He's out for this game already. It's already been announced. He's done for this one, too. That's what I'm saying, dude. Their offensive line is completely banged up out there. I'd rather have Morrow playing than Littleton now. Dave, there's some people that agree with you, but you might be singing a different tune after this game, whether we win or lose out there. Their banged-up offensive line versus our banged-up defensive line. Our banged-up defensive line is still a pretty damn good defensive line if we can get these players really working and getting pressure out there. A dude like Chris Jones comes in there and plays like he did last time. That's huge for us. Arden Key coming off this list and being able to play is huge for us. Irvin going out there with Mo Hurst back. Imagine that, dude. Irvin and Mo Hurst sitting next to each. That is two defensive tackles that if they play to the caliber that they can play at is better than two defensive tackles we've had on this team in a long freaking time. This is where Irvin shines. I'm hoping, dude. Chris, what's going on, man? I'm glad you could make it out. I see some people about here talking about what Carr needs to do. There's only two positions on this team that you don't have to worry about, QB and center. Everything else is questionable. That's a very, very true statement out there. Henry's a monster. Ruggs needs to show up. And even if he doesn't show up on the stat line, but shows up just making Tyron bite deep, it'll free up Aguilar out there. It'll free up Waller. I'm really expecting Waller to have a huge bounce-back game, and I'm thinking Renfro is just going to feast on them across the middle. Morrow, please play the best game of your life. Dude, yes, Morrow, please step up. Stick with Kelsey out there. Stick with that damn running back out of the backfield. We have to be able to do it, dude. I do not think you're going to end up seeing a dude like McMillan play at all this game. We need to keep them off the field. Make it a rivalry again. I want the Chiefs to hate coming to Vegas. I want it to be a true damn rivalry again. It's getting closer. Our run game will shine in the deep passing game forever. Easy pound. If we can pound the rock, establish our run game, work off those play actions, work these long drives, we will win this damn game as long as we finish with touchdowns and not field goals. That's what it takes to beat the Chiefs out there. They're going to put up their points. You have to be able to get them off the field maybe 3 times without them honestly putting up points. We held them to punting like, was it 4 or 5 times the last time we played them where they punted like 3 or 4 times in a row out there? If we can do that again and we're scoring points, that is how you beat them. There is no other way. Chase, what's going on, dude? I'm glad you can make it out. Let's get it. If they bleed, we can kill it. Arnold Schwarzenegger voice. I missed that. I should have read it first. Mahomes didn't have fun watching us whip the donkeys. No, we did not. But they saw what was coming, dude. New creation. Yes, we are still strong, dude. I'm not kidding about that. Rafi, what's going on, dude? Put Isaiah on Kelsey. I'm hoping Isaiah gets more into this game. I want to see Isaiah start working that nickel spot. I want to see it more than I want to see Lawson out there. It'll free up Joyner to move over to the safety spot. I think that would be looking incredibly strong for us, man. We've saw like little flashes of it. I'd really like to see us commit to it, dude. Raider Gabe, Andy Reid has time to game plan for this game, but don't underestimate Chucky. I think Gruden has something up his sleeve for this one as well. I'm hoping you're right about that because we need to pull out all the stops on this one. There can be no holding back, no stupid penalties, no stupid turnovers. If we come out there and play our A game, we can knock them off. Anything less than our A game, we're screwed, dude. Isaiah on Kelsey, Arnett on Watkins, and Mullen on Hill. That should be how it's drawn up out there, except for Isaiah. You're going to end up seeing Lawson on Kelsey out there with help from Heath over the top. It's going to be rough, dude. I really don't know if it's going to work or not. Trevor, what's going on, dude? How's your night going? A lot better than my day when I first saw this news, but now that I've had time to sit down, think about it, bring it all in, see who's actually going to be playing in this game, if these dudes don't end up playing, they have to bump this game back out a day. You cannot have 8 of your starters on defense not play in a game against the technically the number 2 offense in the football out there. You're going to end up getting exploited. It's going to look terrible for us. I do not think that's going to end up happening. I think these guys will come back. They're going to come back with virtual practices, but they're going to be well rested. These guys know what they need to do. These guys at this point right now, besides David Irvin, should know this defensive system like the back of their damn hand out there. Boy, Joe, I appreciate you, dude. I really do, man. It is all for Toys for Tots this month. Everything's going to Toys for Tots this month. I want the D-line to jump on Mahomes' back like his teammates did during the Chiefs versus Jets. Oh, God, yeah, Ronnie, thank you, dude. That name, I'm not a Chiefs fan. I'm not a Jets fan. That pissed me off. This is not college football. You do not go out there and play a team that you know you are going to light up and then just continually run the score up and pad your stats. That's not professional, dude. I don't care. You want to talk about taking a lap around a stadium, that's one thing. And if it was to piss off a bus driver that said something smart, I don't care. Like, I really don't care about that. But when you're out there playing against the team and you go out there and do what they did, that killed me, dude. It honestly pissed me off, and I don't care anything about either one of those teams. Heath is definitely one of our best signing. Dude straight up makes plays. Andrew, dude, I'm hoping he starts this game. Dave, almost 2K. I'm fighting for that 2K mark, dude. I'm like 50 or 60 away. I'll be so damn happy when I do. But I appreciate all you guys coming out, dude. Get Mara and Kelsey and get Abram. Dude, I want to see. That's the thing. If Heath ends up playing in this game, you can kind of drop him back and it frees up Abram to be able to kind of work the field a little bit. When Abram blitzes and he ends up running straight into like the guard or the tackle and just kind of gets swallowed up, I do get a little bit pissed just because he's out of the play at that point. But when he ends up coming around that edge and nobody touches him, he could do some serious damage out there. Especially, I love him in the run blitzes out there more than the pass blitzes. I think he looks damn good about that. Boy George, how did your surgery go? The last I talked from talking to Boy George, it ended up going really good. Every time I see him out there, I'm so damn happy, dude. Chris Smith time? Dave, yeah, I'm thinking, like, because Vickers is what he is. I'd rather see Jones go over Vickers. Or Smith, I'm sorry. And I think it could be his time out there, dude. Joey, what's going on, dude? Chowder, what's happening? Just have Carr play running back and have Josh Jacobs. The offense needs to possess the ball over half this game. You know we beat the Chiefs. If we win, if we truly dominate the time of possession, we will win this game. Rumors on Dick Beasley. He's coming in for a workout. I mean, that's no rumor about that, Miguel. I hope we don't bring him in. I don't. It is what it is. Trevor, I appreciate you subbing, man. Thank you, dude. Is anyone positive? As of right now, Farrell is the only positive person out there, 805. He's probably going to be gone this week and next week. You mean like, thank you for answering everyone's questions in a timely manner. Rafi, I do the best I can to keep up with everybody. Savage, what's going on, dude? Thank you very much, dude. You guys do not have to do that, man. Invoke the spirits of the Raiders legend. I want Abram to be Jack Tatum, Kermit Mahomes. I want Mad Max to be the next Lyle Alzado. And I am hyped to beat the Chiefs. Dude, it's coming, dude. Those guys are coming. You see it. You already see it. Abram and Jack Tatum, those two are like a damn mirror image out there. Mad Max has been stepping it up. I'd like to see him be like more like Abram to where he's just like truly talking trash to people out there. But I think the whole defense is feeding off the energy that Abram brings, man, and I am loving it, dude. Farrell is positive and maybe Littleton rest are close contact. That is 100% right there. I really think Littleton is positive out there. As much as I hate to say that, but he's already missed a week. If he misses this week, Morrow steps up. We should be fine. Everybody else on this damn list is close contact, except for Trent Brown, who's going to be done for like 2 more weeks out there. But they should be able to come back, dude, and we should be able to continue to just push through. Do you think Javon White gets activated for this game? I keep waiting for Javon White to get activated out there. until he does, he got activated one time. I want to say it was like week 1 or 2 of this season out there. He didn't actually end up playing in the game, but he was on our starting core out there. I don't know, dude. Is Crosby okay? Crosby's not on the COVID list. Somehow he ended up dodging that bullet. Raider Gabe, this game means more to the Raiders. The Chiefs want revenge, but the Raiders want respect. If we pull it out, the whole NFL will be on notice that the Raiders and Chucky are back. I think we already are back. We're on that radar right now that we are back and we are legitimate out there. And us being 6-4, it's not going to be the end of the world for us, because I'm telling you right now, we're going to end up rolling into Atlanta and we are going to smack them in the face. And then as you continue through our schedule after that, the only real hard game that I see us having out there, I think the Chargers are going to end up playing us damn tough. I really, really do. But I think we can honestly win that one. I'm still thinking we finish this thing right around that 11-5, 10-6 spot, which should easily lock us into a wild card, especially since there is that extra wild card spot this season. And if we can get into that on any given week, this team can go out there and slap anybody else in the face. And I am not kidding you about that. You've heard a ton of other people out there say it. And that, I mean, it's a straight fact. If we can establish our game, there is not a single team in the NFL that we cannot beat, dude. 40-27, Raiders, baby. I'd love that, dude. I'd love that. Let's just see what happens with it. Max needs to stay away from the Royals. I'll tell you what's happening, dude. I wish we had Carl Joseph still. I do too. I've talked about that before, Vontae. I really liked him, dude. He was one of my favorite Raiders out there, and it just did not work out. He hasn't done like too much for the Browns out there where he's playing now. And I was expecting to see more of him, but there was no passing game when we played against them. I really think him and Abram would have looked damn good out there. Out of all the Raider posts on YouTube, you're the realest. You try to get as many comments as you can. I appreciate that, Dax. I just try to go through it, dude. It's the whole reason I started this. Like, I want to say this is like my 315th live show out there, and it started with just me, Ketchup, and Oregon. We just sit out there. It was like 3 of us. We'd talk football, and then Sean Tuttle would comment afterwards, and I just kept going, dude. It just kept building. Some of you guys have been with me for a long damn time, and I truly, truly love it, man. Incognito, not at this point, dude. I really don't think he's coming back. But honestly, if we get Miller back, our offensive line is going to be looking fine for this game, dude. What about Miami and Indy? I'm concerned there. I'm not too concerned about Indy. I know a lot of people are, dude. Miami's going to be a tough game, like a tough-ass game out there. A lot of people are comparing us to Miami as like the sleeper team in the AFC out there. Their defense is totally legit out there. But I really think that if we end up getting the Tua and just kind of getting in his head, I think that Miami can end up being knocked off. Not easily, but we can end up knocking them off. Jacobs and Booker combined for 175. That would be huge for us, Fred. That would end up winning us the time of possession, and that would end up putting us on the board out there. Ryan, that's a good one, dude. Colts game, how do you feel? It's tough, man, because they're looking pretty damn good out there. But I really think that the Raiders have Phillip Rivers figured out. I think a lot of these teams that Phillip Rivers is playing against, he's played against them before, but he hasn't played against them twice a year. I really think if we go up against Phillip Rivers, you're going to see the old Phillip Rivers come out to that game, and we're going to end up whipping them, dude. I really think we're going to end up whipping the Colts. During COVID, is wishing a pox upon the Chiefs' hate speech. And Michael, what's going on, dude? Colts is the next big game. But we have to win this game, and that means our D is improved. Dude, if we win this game, that means our defense has turned a serious damn corners out there. The Raiders have the next man up mentality, and as long as these dudes are stepping up and filling those voids and like truly filling them, we'll be fine out there. They need Woodson in that locker room. I'd agree with that, dude. I'd love to see us bring him in. Just as like a positional coach out there would end up making a huge difference. Chiefs going to come out swinging. Abram in the secondary. Need to send a message early. I would love to see Abram just light up Kelsey right at the start of this game. I never wish for anybody to get hurt on any team out there, but just get it in his head. If you come across the middle, you are going to feel that pain for the rest of the game. If we can do that, and then we can get the Mahomes early and get one big sack out there, it'd be sweet, dude. Mitchell, Max, yeah, he had it earlier in the season. He already dealt with it and came back from it. He's looking damn good. That's best thing about all the talent on this team is that we're all young and we're having great drafts. There's a lot of tread on those types. There is, Lee. You are 100% right about that. Vontae, he has a better O-line. No, he has such a better O-line out there. Oh, XG, what's happening, dude? I'm glad you can make it out. Crosby is going to destroy Mahomes with 12 sacks. Mahomes is going, no. Dude, I'll tell you, something in my gut, and I'll tell you, Mahomes is playing like a spectacular season out there. He has like 24 or 25 touchdowns to 1 pick out there. My gut tells me, and He's going to throw 2 picks this game. If he throws 2 picks this game, we end up winning this game. I promise you that. Imagine, and I think it's going to be because he's playing over-aggressive, trying to force balls. And if we capitalize on those, especially in the first half when he's coming out just ready to attack, dude, it's going to be big for us, dude. I have a gut feeling about our backs going for 230 and 3 TDs. There's a serious shot at it, dude. Miami beat the Cardinals, and the Cardinals are a damn good team. Like a damn good team. Max needs at least 2. Max gets to him twice. And if we can get a fumble, maybe one of those is a fumble out there out of those 2, and then we end up getting 1 or 2 picks, dude, that's like our defense would be looking so damn strong at that point. And our offense, I'm not worried about. I think our offense is going to click this game. We're going to be able to put up points when we have to, but our defense needs to step up, especially with all these dudes on that stupid-ass list out there. I don't care for Farrell before, but now I really don't like him for infecting the whole defense. This is going to cost the Raiders the game on Sunday. I don't think it's going to cost us the game, but it's definitely going to hurt us out there. Everybody's dealing with this crap. It is what it is, but we're dealing with it a hell of a lot worse. That's why we're being fined and stripped of picks out there. Little Shaw, what's going on? Super Bowl bound. Either way, win or lose this game, we'll still have a shot at winning that damn bowl this year. I promise you. Our D-line, 3 to 4 sacks. That's the pressure we need. Even the media says it. That's fact, dude. They're saying it. We're the sleeper Super Bowl team out there. Hopefully we sign Vic Beasley. Josh Basketball, dude, if you want him, more power to you. I don't want to see him come onto this, dude. 200 viewers, is that a milestone? It's pretty damn closely. I got the 230 one night, and it blew my damn mind. If I'm over it, I can't even see my count right now. If there's 200 people in here, thank y'all so much. If you don't mind, click that sub button. We need to change. We need a game changer like TJ and JJ Wyatt. I really think, Vontae, those 2 are going to be teamed up in Pittsburgh. But like going into next year, I think you're going to end up seeing JJ take like a contract that you'd never expect JJ to take just so he can be out there with the family, and I really think it's going to look nasty out there. Browns beat the Colts. We have a good chance. That's a fact. That is a straight fact, but that game was weird. 3 sacks this week. I'll take it, dude. Imagine Mahomes with no receivers and a bad coach. I'll give you that, but at the same time, Mahomes is a special damn player out there, man. It is what it is. You have to give that dude his respect out there. He makes something out of nothing out there. And he made Tyreek Hill go from mediocre to a damn superstar. It's all because he can use his legs and he can whip that ball from any spot on the field. Even backpedaling, that dude can still whip a ball 70 yards. There's very, very few people in the NFL that can do that. And he can do it with accuracy. I got a lot of respect for him, even though I want to see him get crushed out there. We got great depth. Ronnie, our depth on our team right now is the reason that you're seeing us win these games, and that is a testament to Mike Mayock out there. It's one of the things that we've been missing for years on this damn team. If our starter went down, we were completely screwed. Mayock has changed that. I give him the utmost respect for that, and it's the reason that we're still rolling through with all these damn injuries. 2 picks, 1 from Heath, 1 from Abram. I really think Abram is due for one. Maybe Nassib. There's no chance Nassib gets picks in back-to-back games, but I would take that so much. Yes, there will only be one team. Give Mahomes interceptions. Yeah, dude, if we can get those, I really think he's going to end up blowing it out there. How are you feeling about our defense right now? I think a lot of these dudes, I think 7 of these dudes, 7 of the 11 are going to end up playing in this game. I think we're going to continue to hold that Sunday night spot out there. I don't think this game's going to end up getting moved. And I think our offense is going to be good enough to carry our defense through this game. But I'm telling you right now, Kansas City's coming in there pissed, and they're going to be putting up some points. Everybody in Vegas knows it. Everybody in Kansas City knows it. We have to be able to pace them. If we do not pace them in this game, they're going to end up blowing us out. And I'm going to be not even pissed. I'm going to be more pissed that we got blown out because I know they're going to do some dumb crap after this game just to make up for it, to carry on the storyline, which it's all media crap out there, but it is what it is. Abram don't give about nothing. Stops him from showing up in the plays. That's why I love the dude. Never gives up. That Dave, 100%. He has to play big. Carr is more likely to throw a pick than Mahomes. Not this game, Lenny. Not this game. I know he threw one against you guys last time. He learned from that mistake. This could be a game where there's no picks thrown, but I really think Mahomes is going to end up gunning one, trying to make something out of nothing, getting a little bit of pressure on him, and you're going to see Abram end up picking that ball off. And if it happens, it's going to help us, dude. It's only Big Red. The DT, Daniel Ross, any good? I mean, he's been riding up, he's been with us for almost two full seasons right now. No, Ross came in from the Cowboys this offseason. He's not as good as the other dudes that we have out there. COVID gate, Logic says the league wants a shootout in prime time. Bet the over. Jeff, that's honestly, dude, in like the world of just business, I'll give you that 100%. CK, what's happening, dude? Glad we have Trayvon Mullen, me too, and I'm super glad our net is back for this game. Key will get his too, dude. I'm telling you, if Key goes off this game, it's going to be big for us. Mahomes got no respect for anyone else. Why give him any? That's honestly a straight fact. He's got respect for Patrick Rodgers or Aaron Rodgers out there in State Farm and making that extra money on the side. Continuity for our franchise is key. Yes, it is. That's the reason you're not seeing anybody go, even through the bad times out there. Arden Key's time to shine. I've been talking that dude up for like 3 years now. He has to come up and show up this game. Take the under. Can bring Dayton Jones off the practice squad. We could. Like, there's people we can bring on, dude, from the practice squad and move them up. I really like Jones. I really like Smith coming off that practice squad if these dudes don't end up going. We'll still have Mad Max. We still have Nazip out there. Key playing is huge, though, because Key is our spy against the damn Chiefs out there. Losing him is going to be big. You got to put somebody else in that spy spot. Mahomes is really good, and I do respect. I just hate the Chiefs and wish they didn't draft him. Everybody had a shot at Mahomes. Everybody passed on him until the Chiefs took him. It is what it is. Dayton Jones and Irving can play defensive end or defensive tackle. Yes, that is facts. We need 4 TDs and at least 1 interception. That would do it, dude. I want to see how our net fares against the Chiefs after missing the last game. He played in that last game versus the Chiefs. Like, I looked that up. He didn't have like a huge stat line out there. Was that the game where he ended up getting hurt? That I did not know. I did not look into it that far. Colton Harris, yeah, dude, every time. Did you see all the Raiders put on the coat? Yeah, dude, Maverick, dude, I've been talking about it this whole damn show, dude. It's driving me nuts right now, but I think we're going to end up being okay. I think 8 of those dudes are coming out and playing. Tatted by Matt, what's going on, dude? I'm glad you can make it out. Raiders needed the last couple of games under our belt to get used to winning consistently. Build solid momentum for these young teams. Better vibe than coming off the bye. Man, I'm telling you, we've been really stacking together these past 3 weeks out there. 3 wins in a row, playing damn good. The defense has been looking better. I understand the past couple games, Carr hasn't had huge numbers, but he hasn't have to, dude, because our running game has been so spectacular out there. And I'm telling you, if they come out there and try to key against our run, Carr is going to light them up. And if they do not key against the run, Booker and Jacobs are going to go out there and have a damn field day against their defense. This game is all going to come down to who can do it better out there. These teams know each other like the back of their damn hands out there. That is what it is. They know what each other's going to do. You have to bring something new to all these games. If you bring something new out there, it ends up rattling these teams when you play these divisional games. It's just who does it and who does it better and more consistently. We have to do it, man. We have to. When are the COVID results coming in? These dudes all got tested today. It's a matter of them passing a series of tests, but since they were all deemed high risk, they're not allowed in the facility at all. Like, they can't even drive past that damn thing for the next 5 days. And that is what it is. It's going to be virtual training. They're going to be working out at home. They're going to be getting their game plan, going through virtual meetings. It's not the same, but it is what it is, man. Pete, dude, I really appreciate you, man. Going to Toys for Tots. I have faith that we'll have most of our defense back Sunday. Pete, I'm right there with you. I have a feeling they're all coming back, except with the exception of those couple. And losing those guys, we can fill those voids. That is what it is. But you can't lose all damn 8, dude. It is. You just can't. Having a bye week going to hurt the Chiefs' game plan? Dude, no. Andy Reid coming off the bye. What is it? Lenny, if you're still at, what is he? 18-3 coming off the bye. It's something crazy like that. But those 3 are still in that last loss category. We can come out there and knock this team off. They're coming into our damn house. We're on a 3-game win streak. We have the momentum behind us. Gruden wants this damn win. Mayock wants this damn win. And you know damn well Carr's going to come out there with everything he has to light this team up, whether it be with his arm or him just calling the right plays to get these guys open out there. And I'll take it, dude. I'll take it all damn day. Yeah. Sometimes I just go through the comments real quick and I see some of you guys pop up some things that just truly crack me up, even though I know I have to skip it out there. I agree the defense is starting. Yeah, the defense is starting. I understand it's not perfect, and I understand I'm going to catch a bunch of hell after this video that our defense still sucks, and I don't know what I'm talking about out there. But you can see it, dude. It was going to take time. It's 7 new starters out there. They're starting to come together. They needed a true leader out on that field. Abram has taken that role over. I understand Kwiatkowski's wearing that green dot out there. He's calling our plays, and I love every second of that. But you need to have that vocal dude that's getting in everybody's head and going, constant motor, screaming at everybody, play to play, talking crap to the other team, talking crap to his own team to get them motivated and get them in the right spots. We finally have that, dude. We've been missing that for a damn minute, dude. I hate the State Farm commercials. They must have paid you. Dude, I hate those damn commercials, too. Not even just his, like all of them across the board. What do you think of Gruden's 4-3 defensive system? I like it a hell of a lot better than I like Gunther's, but I think they're really working together. I think Gruden just wanted to see more blitzes out there. He wanted to see more man press out there. He brought it into this defense. It's really starting to work for us. I really think Gunther was scared to do it with some of the players that we have on this team, and I really think Gruden went in there like, I did it with the offense, you do it with the defense. Let these young kids shine and see what the hell happens out there. And we put them all out on the field, and it's really starting to work for us, dude. It's getting the right players that want to play together. That's why I was so pissed that Isaiah Johnson wasn't going to be starting in this game, because watching him stand up for Abram out there and run over and jump right in the middle of that thing and then take a swing, some people don't agree with it. I personally loved every second of it. It just showed that these guys are playing for each other out there, man. And that's how you start to turn a defense around. You take that utter aggression, you turn it into where you can kind of focus it down to where you're doing the right things out there, and then if something does end up flaring up, dude, you all come together and you do what has to be done. We can win this game. We can't wait for all our rookies to have as much experience as their wet. No, we cannot. Chiefs are going to be one-hit wonders if they do what they did to the Jets. Man, that pissed off a lot of teams around the NFL. I'm not even going to lie. We're not done. Raiders are just getting started. I really think we are, dude. And even like I said, man, if we end up losing this game, so be it. We end up losing to the Chiefs coming off their bye. Not be the first time it's happened. It's happened the past 2 years in a row. But this team is not going to be the team that goes out there, loses to the Chiefs, gets in a little damn slump, and then we end up just washing the rest of our season. If we lose to the Chiefs, they're going to be even more pissed. They're going to go out there and end up kicking the hell out of the Falcons, and then that momentum is just going to carry us to the end of the season out there. And I'll be sitting at that Falcons game, I promise you that, with a big old smile on my face as they're eating it up. Andy, 18-3, dude, coming off the bye. That's a crazy, crazy stat. It's a testament to Andy Reid out there. There's very few players. I understand I hate the Chiefs. A lot of you guys hate the Chiefs. But everybody has respect for Andy Reid out there. It just is what it is. Dude's been through a hell of a lot just in his personal life and his coaching life, and he always rises above it, and I got mad respect for that, dude. Get me hyped. Jonathan, dude, stay hyped, dude. I had a bunch of people hyped before the last game. I had a bunch of people telling me I was crazy. There's no chance we end up beating KC in KC, and I've been saying that since I did my schedule breakdown when it first came out. It is what it is, man. Humberto, I appreciate you, man. Just try to keep up with everybody and just talk a little football. Crosby will be a captain soon. Yes, he will. How many week losing teams did the Chiefs play after their bye week, though? That is the question. I mean, for the past 2 years, it's been us. So, I mean, it sucks to say, but it is what it is. Next time, we should do a victory lap around KC's. Damn you, Rick. Kanye, did the COVID-19 players reserve test positive, or did they just come back close contact? Everybody came back close contact except for Farrell. Farrell is positive. He is not playing in this game. He probably will not be playing in the week after this game. Littleton, there's been no talk about him. I'm willing to guess that he did test positive out there. And if he did test positive, that can go back that he gave it to Farrell, and then the whole thing just kind of spiraled. That's what sucks about this damn thing, especially if Farrell didn't have the symptoms, but he had it and then was just showing up to practice, having a good time. Is Isaiah playing? Isaiah's on the damn list out there with all these other guys. Gruden made it sound like these guys are going to be ready to go. He didn't make it sound like any of these dudes have tested negative. I think if anybody tested negative today, because they all took a test today, we would have already heard about that. If nobody tests positive and like tomorrow you don't see that anybody's tested positive, count on these dudes being ready for this game out there. Andy Reid deserved his first Super Bowl, but damn, why did it have to be with the Chiefs? That's a fact, dude. Like all the way around. Comment of the night, Bonte. If we lose, I would at least want to give them a run for their money. That's it. As long as we go out there and play them head-to-head out there, if we lose this game by a field goal in the fourth quarter and it's like 38-35, no one can be pissed about that. We went out there and hung with the damn Super Bowl champs who are on a streak again this season, and we've beat them once, and we end up splitting with the Chiefs. I will take that 110%, especially since I know we're still hitting the damn wild card out there, dude. But I'm telling you, if we sweep them, dude, that's such a momentum, and that's 4 games in a row for us. We'll be 4-0 in the damn division out there. That's something nobody was expecting, not even me, and I'm not even going to lie about that. Didn't have the defense in the beginning. Ruggs and Edwards hopefully come alive. Edwards is going to be a key player in this goal, dude, or in this game, I promise you. Have you voted for the Pro Bowl yet? I have not yet. Props to Joku. He called. Appreciate you, Jeff. Damn, losing Farrell is tough. Good rusher. Dude, I love Farrell. He's one of my favorite players on this damn team out there. They're acting like it was donuts on the field next time in case. That's what I'm saying, dude. Did Gunther step up his defensive scheme? Because surprisingly, it's been working. I really think it was just Gruden getting in there and just being like, dude, play these younger guys. Get these dudes into the rotation out there. These young dudes, I understand they don't have the experience out there, but they have the speed. And the college level is dramatically different from what it was like years ago. Like I'm talking like back when I was younger. Just these guys coming out, they needed like a few years to adjust to the NFL. These guys need a few games to get the speed down, and then all of a sudden, especially on the defensive ball, they're showing up making some damn big plays out there. I think that's what you're seeing from our defense, and I'm loving it, dude. Like loving it. Matthew, I'd rather push the game out a day or two if it means getting more of our starters back. And I'll tell you right now, if it gets to be like Sunday and we're still missing 8 of our starters on defense, but we could have them all back Monday, if they don't push this game, I'd be livid, like truly livid about that. Rick, this is a great show. I appreciate you, man. When your defense coordinator has been quoted saying we don't change things when the guys can't play to try the cover or get them help, just the next man up mentality, that's a definition of not, that is the, you could look that up and there would be a picture of Gunther's face in the damn dictionary out there. Game is up to the NFL, not the Raiders. Facts. That is a true fact. Why are we not doing screens with our speed? Raider Drew, we try to set up a few, and as far as like running back screens, that is just not in Gruden's game plan out there. And when we do run a running back screen, you watch that thing get swallowed up. But I really do. We tried a bubble screen. It ended up getting blown up. I want to see us continue to do that and move forward with it. I think it would end up looking pretty damn good for us out there. All right, man, that was my breakdown for this Chiefs game. I know I went off on a few rants out there, and I apologize for that. I'll be back in the next day or two. We're going to keep tracking this whole COVID thing out there and just seeing exactly what's happening with these players. But in my heart of hearts, I truly believe we're going to go out there and win this game. I really do not think it's going to be a super high-scoring game. If either one of us gets to 30, I will be shocked in this game. I really think it's going to end up being, like, I think the Raiders are going to end up right around 28. I think the Chiefs are going to be right around that 24 mark, and I think our defense is going to win this game for us on their final drive when the Chiefs are trying to march down to put it in the house. I think Mahomes is going to end up making a mistake, or there's going to be a costly fumble. We're going to pick it up. Carr's going to finish this thing out. That's just the way that I see this game going. I just do not want to see us go out there and get blown out. So that's kind of how I feel about it, man. So until next time, if you guys click that thumbs up on your way out, I really do appreciate that. It really helps me keep growing out there. I'm Son Joku. We'll see you guys in a day or two. Thank you all very, very much. Have a good night, nation.